Yeah, that was fun. I love Arrowhead, but it's always fun when you get to come together as a team and really just be like y'all versus everybody and get the win. So it's always great to be in great environments and find a way to get a win.
But just the idea of turning field goals into touchdowns.
Yeah. I mean that's important. We knew it was gonna be important because how good Josh is and how good their offense is. That we were gonna have to turn some of these field goals into touchdowns. Whenever we did have field goals, Harrison knocked them through. I mean, those were some tough field goals into the win. And then we were able to execute and score touchdowns. Obviously, I missed both the corner routes, one to Travis and one to MVS. But other than that, I thought we did a great job of executing in the red zone.
How about MVS's game?
Yeah, I mean, they played a lot of man coverage, and when you play man coverage in playoff football, and they put that much attention on Travis, and they had a little attention on Rashid as well. Other guys got to make plays, and we've seen MVS in playoff games make a lot of big plays happen. And no matter what's happened all year long, he's kept the mindset and the mentality that he's going to keep working and working for moments like this. And he did a great job, made some big-time catches, and had a big game.
What did you tell Josh after the game?
Yeah, man, it's a heck of a year, man. I've been on the other side of that. It's tough. You put in so much effort and work every single game to play in these playoff games, and he played his tail off and they gave them a chance to win the game. We were just able to come out with the win in the end. But that's two great football teams, two great offenses, defenses, everything going at it, and we were able to come out on top this week.
Patrick, this was the first one on the road in the playoffs. Some people were wondering how you guys were going to handle that. How did that make you feel?
Yeah, I mean, I think guys took it as a challenge. I'll say that we played in the Super Bowl in Tampa Bay. We lost that one. I didn't like to bring that one up, but I mean, we've played basically road playoff games before. We just come in with the same mindset. If we're going to come together, put our best foot forward, and see if we can come out with a win, and that takes the mentality throughout the week. It takes every single play executing, and we did a great job of that today, and we're able to score enough to win.
Why have you guys been so efficient on the road?
I think it's that guys come together. I mean, I love being an Arrowhead. I love being an Arrowhead and playing in front of that crowd. But when you're on the road, it's you versus them. It's you versus everybody in the stadium, and you have to come together as a team. And the guys do that. And you saw that in the game today. I think that spoke well. Through three quarters offensively, we were moving the ball up and down the field, but we got shut down in the fourth quarter. And I went over to the defense and I told them, I said, hey, y'all shut it down, and we'll win this football game. We'll go to the AFC Championship game. And they did, going into that fourth quarter. And I told them next time I'll try to tell them earlier. If I can tell them like halftime to do that, and they're going to just shut them out from there. No, but it was a team win, and that's what you need in playoffs.
Do you ever have a sense during the games that what epic games these kind of games are? And do you ever take even a second to appreciate that?
I do, honestly. Every time I go up against Josh, I know that it's going to come down to the end, just because of the competitor that he is and the player that he is. Same when I go up against Joe, when I go up against Lamar, all these guys. And I know how much fire they have, and they're not going to give up to the very end. And you appreciate that stuff. I mean, these are the games I watched growing up. The great quarterbacks going up against each other with great football teams, great organizations, and that's what I remember. So hopefully I'm making, like I said earlier in the week, hopefully we're making those memories for other little kids that are growing up watching football.
Jared. Hey, Patrick, you and Travis combined for a record, passing Brady and Gronk. How special was that? What was the plan, I guess, for Travis in this game?
Yeah, no, we always emphasize getting the ball to Travis, but passing anything that has Brady and Gronk in it is special, because those are two of the greatest players. I mean, Tom is the greatest player and one of the greatest tight ends of all time, and so those are great and postseason players. And so to be mentioning that and passing that, you appreciate that. It speaks to Travis and his work, being able to go out there and make plays in big games. But we always emphasize getting Travis the ball. He did a great job of getting himself open, and then once they started putting a lot of attention on him, other guys like MVS made plays. And so that's what it takes. It takes everybody. Everybody's got to make plays in order to win playoff games.
Patrick, I know you love Arrowhead, but were you excited for the challenge to play away?
I was very excited. Honestly, it wasn't even like a negative thing. It was going to be a great environment. Being in here in Buffalo, I'd heard about it. Obviously, I played here, but not with the fans. I knew the fans were going to be rowdy. It's going to be hostile, but you appreciate the greatness of organizations and going in week in and week out and packing the stadium and being fans. I mean, that's what it's all about. And so I obviously love playing at Arrowhead, but it is cool to go on the road in the playoff game and be able to come out to win.
I just wanted to ask you about the touchdown pass to Kelsey, because it seemed like on the previous drive you missed two corner routes. Just kind of how those fit together.
Yeah, no. I missed 2 corner routes. One, I let it drift inside a little bit. I'm not making an excuse. A little bit with the wind. And then the other one, I let it drift past MVS. And I thought that was going to really hurt us because how their offense was playing. But we were able to get back to it. It was actually different coverage, and they just ended up dropping Travis. And I kind of eyes the guy to the corner to the out route and then gave it to Trav wide open. And so I knew I couldn't miss that one. I throw it right at his face.
All right, we'll go Blair and Vahe, last 2.
Patrick, what does it mean to be in an AFC Championship game for a 6th straight year?
Yeah, I mean, you appreciate it. You really do. I mean, just this run, to be a part of this organization, and to be in the AFC Championship game. I mean, that's what you try to do every single season. Why you work in the OTAs, why you work out in the off season, and come and grind every single day. And we know it's going to be a great challenge, but our goal is just to get to the Super Bowl, and that's going to take everything we have this next week because it's a great Ravens team that we're going up against.
Quickly, you good? Last one, Vahe.
Hey, Patrick, on your second half opening pass to Marquez, he said there was a whole lot of stuff that you guys couldn't communicate because the guys on defense need your signals. Can you just take us through how you guys did communicate on that play?
Yeah,
That play?
I think he just knew when I was yelling at him. I was trying to yell at him to let him know, but I didn't want to signal. They got like 2 ex-Chiefs quarterbacks over there, and I've changed the signals a lot, but I was a little worried that they would have an idea of what we were doing, so I was kind of like mouthing it to him because he couldn't hear me. And luckily, he ran what I wanted him to run and made a heck of a catch on it.
And at that play, I mean, what does it speak to about your communication with him and how it helped you guys get things started?
Yeah, man, I got trust in 11, man. I mean, he comes to work every single day, and even though he's gotten some hate from outside the building, we trust him and love him here, and we know he's gonna make big plays whenever his number's called. And he did that today in a big game, and we're gonna try to carry that momentum in the next week.
All right, thank you.